Greetings ladies and gentlemen, we're back for another educational video. Today, under the subject Food Quality Control FST202, we will share about one of the food quality systems, which is the Haccp. What is Haccp? Haccp stands for Hazard Analysis and Critical Control Point. It is a science-based monitoring system for identifying and controlling chemical, physical, and biological hazards which are significant for food safety at different points in the food production process. Haccp system is a preventive approach where it is a process to reduce risk of foodborne illness through proper food handling, monitoring of procedures, and record keeping. There are 5 risk factors that lead to Haccp system. Food service operations need to make an individualized Haccp plan, and these are how Haccp works. Altogether, there are 7 principles of Haccp. Principle 1. Conduct a hazard analysis. It identifies the potential hazard associated with food production at all stages, from primary production, processing, manufacture, and distribution until the point of consumption. These are some of the examples of the potential hazard. To identify hazards, the processing facilities must be thoroughly assessed. Principle 2. Determine critical control points. It is the points, procedures, or operational steps that can be controlled to eliminate the hazards or minimize its chance of occurrence. CCPs is a point procedure in a specific food system where loss of control may result in an unacceptable health risk. Principle 3. Establish critical limits. Critical limits that are observable and measurable, which must be met to ensure the CCP is under control. Some specified by using temperature and time, while some use pH, humidity, and salt concentration. These are the numerical values that, if exceeded or not met, will result in loss of control of the particular CCP. Principle 4. Establish monitoring procedures. It is a system to monitor control of the CCP by scheduled testing or observations. It also consists of conducting procedures that enable determination of whether a critical limit is being maintained or not. Determine whether criteria and standards are being met by all CCPs throughout the process. Here are the monitoring methods. Principle 5. Establish corrective actions. It establishes the corrective action to be taken when monitoring indicates that a particular CCP is not under control. Corrective actions must be clear and based on individual situations. And for Principle 6, establish verification procedures. It establishes procedures for verification to confirm that the Haccp system is working effectively. Procedures that are outlined that will help to determine whether control of CCP is being maintained. Last but not least, Principle 7. Establish record keeping and documentation procedures. It establishes documentation concerning all procedures and records appropriate to these principles and their application. It is as proof to any foodborne cases. Records must be kept of all procedures, including hazard analysis, justification for decision, identification of CCPs within the flow diagram, monitoring records, corrective action records, verification records, and other documentation. Finally, these are the applications for Haccp principles. That is all from us. Thank you and stay safe.